This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and
And welcome to Lewis Field Stadium in Hayes on your home for Monarch Athletics, Eagle Communications, 99 KZ Country, HayesPost.com, and Eagle TV. I'm Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. The TMP Monarchs and the Abilene Cowboys kicking off the 2016 football season. Boy, it seems like a long time removed since we ended the season up in Norton in late October a year ago, Dave, but here we are, and I don't think you could ask for more perfect conditions than what we have right now.
I'll take 9 more of them. If we can order them up, we'll have 9 more of them after tonight. But beautiful night for football. It's a exciting to get back in the booth with you, Jeremy, and ready to call some TMP Monarch football.
Well, the analysts would look at this game and say, oh, my gosh, TMP and Abilene. TMP has won 5 games in the last 4 years. Abilene, a 9-2 season a year ago, a playoff season. Why are these two on the football field together? But that's why they play the game. And if you're a Monarch fan, I think you have a lot to look forward to coming into this season, into this football game, just the anticipation. What are things going to look like on the field this year?
Yeah, and, Coach Colley talked about it before the game, just excited to be here. And, you work so hard, but you see things in practice and you think, well, this is looking pretty good. And you looked at the first game on your schedule, and it's against a 4A Division I ranked football team from a year ago, and say, now we're going to have an opportunity to find out just how good we are and how much progress we have to make from here on out.
Abilene has won the toss. They have deferred to the second half, so TMP will receive the opening kickoff of the 2016 season. The Cowboys will defend the south end zone and kick to the north. TMP will be moving from our left to our right, and we're set and ready to go. It is a beautiful, mostly sunny evening here in Hayes with the sun just about ready to set, and I'll tell you what, it is absolutely perfect. 77, the wind at east-southeast at 16 miles an hour. It feels like 77, so conditions won't be an issue tonight.
Well, if the breeze would go down a little bit, it'd be like playing in a controlled dome.
Well, a controlled dome, that'd be all right. Wonder if we could get Dave Barber to buck up for that.
Yeah, no.
Well, I don't blame you a bit.
We're in the booth. I don't have anything to complain about.
Yeah, we do. Even if it was 30 degrees outside, we'd be all right. But all right, Abilene kicking off. Hunter Sprouse will be kicking off. And back deep to receive for TMP is Gavin Shoemaker on the far side. And on the near side is Tucker Rhodes. Our kickoff brought to you by Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. The ball is in the air. It is going to be Shoemaker taking it at the 5. He's going up the hash left side, has a little bit of the gap, gets across the 20, is swarmed under at about the 22-yard line. Colton Rankin in on the tackle for the Cowboys. And it is first down and 10 for TMP at their own 22-yard line as we get things underway in the 2016 season.
Well, pretty nice move just to get the ball out past the 20. Looked like Abilene had him covered, and Shoemaker put a move on him. Got him out past the 20 to start their first possession of the 16 season.
Here we go. Shotgun formation. Reuter's going to give it up the middle to Shoemaker. Cuts it to the outside. Has some running room. Makes one man miss and is brought down by Ryan Wilson at the 27-yard line. And a block on the far side. And I really like what Joe Flax did right there. He just absolutely leveled Dawson Whiteley. He played it all the way to the whistle. Second down, 5. It's going to be Shoemaker again off the left side. Not much going, maybe 1 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 4 as Gavin goes right up the middle for a pickup of 1.
Well, first play, broke it outside, found some room. Middle might be tough. Got a good middle linebacker in there that do the Abilene Cowboys. He's one to keep an eye on.
Back to pass, Reuter throws it out in the flat. It's intercepted by Abilene. Michael Anguano on the interception. Boy, just miscommunication there for TMP as the interception is thrown, and it's going to be first down and 10 Abilene at the TMP 29-yard line.
Yeah, just a little bit of a misfire there. Let it up in the air, had his receiver cutting across the middle. If he throws it on a line in front of him, might have had a first down. Get those jitters out of the way.
Anguano with 2 interceptions a year ago, has one early here in 2016. Abilene with a short field in front of them. Ryan Wilson, this is the quarterback, will get your defensive starters for TMP in a moment. They'll spread everybody out. Anguano split to the near side along with Ben Veach. TMP shows blitz. It is going to be a give right up the middle to Base, and he is going to be hit and dropped as David McFarland comes up from a safety position to make the tackle. But a pickup of 6 yards on the play for Parker Base at second down and 4.
Yeah, 6 foot, 205-pound senior. Looks like a load coming through the middle of the line. You're going to have to be low with your pads and drive through the tackle.
Second down and 4. Bryce Rickman split to the far side. Wilson out of the shotgun formation. Gets a snap from Jacob Schartz. There's the give. It's on the ground. Who's got it? Looks like Abilene got on it. Colton Rankin came back from his guard position. That's something that we saw in the pregame warm-ups that we mentioned in our radio pregame, Dave, that didn't look real comfortable in that play, and that's going to be a loss on the play. It'll make it 3rd down and 8 after a loss of 4 on the play.
Well, unfortunately, couldn't get on the ball. But, again, like you said, getting in the head a little bit. He struggled with that exchange and receiving the snap in pregame. So, might be an opportunity a couple times for the Monarchs.
3rd and 8. TMP shows blitz. They will bring a blitz. Wilson with some time to throw. Throws it out in the flat. A great catch made by Carter Wildy. Good coverage that time by Gavin Shoemaker, but just over the top of him. They needed 8 yards, and they picked up 10. 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys.
Yeah, pretty good coverage right there with the tackle, but just enough for the 1st down. A pretty good pass there by Wilson to lay it out in front of him and give him the opportunity to get that 1st down.
1st down and 10. The ball spotted at the TMP 17-yard line. 9.5 to go 1st quarter. No score. I formation this time for the Cowboys. There's a pitch out. It's Parker O'Neill. Has some blocking. He's going to be undercut and taken down. David McFarland in on the play for TMP. A pickup of 4 on the play will bring up 2nd down and 6.
Oh, pretty good tackle up in there, getting the nose down and getting under the legs to cut him down.
Monarch football brought to you in part by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Thomas More Prep Marion, Thirsties, Service Master Clean of Hayes, and by Lifetime Dental Care. 2nd down and 4. I formation. Then we got a flag on the play. Our first flag of the 2016 season here at Lewis Field Stadium. And it is going to be an encroachment on TMP. So a 5-yard penalty against the Monarchs, and it will bring up 2nd down and 1. Defensively for TMP, on the line, it's Joe Flax, Chris Steckline, Alex Patel, Zane Staub getting some time in there as well. The corners, Tate Garcia and Tucker Rhodes. The linebackers, Luke Reuter, Gavin Shoemaker, Chase Worth, Caleb Higgins, Creighton Renz, the safety, David McFarland. 2nd down and 1 after the 5-yard penalty. I formation Cowboys. Wilson is going to give it right up the middle, and that's going to be Parker Bass on the carry. He's going to pick up 3 on the play. 1st down for Abilene.
Yeah, that's how bad that penalty hurts you. Just a little dive in the middle, and didn't pick up much, but sets him up 1st and goal at the 6.
Carl Rack coming in off the TMP sideline. He is going to replace Gavin Shoemaker. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line for Abilene. They started this drive on the TMP 29 following the Luke Reuter interception. 1st and goal from the 6. There's a give up the middle, left side, diving towards the end zone and down at the 1-yard line. That is Parker O'Neill on the carry. And he picks up 5, and it's 2nd down and goal from just outside the goal line. 7:56 and counting to go 1st quarter. No score. 2nd down and goal, Abilene. Ball spotted right in the middle of the field. Fullback is Parker Bass. Tailback is Parker O'Neill. Wilson with the snap. Left side. Ball's on the ground. And TMP is on it, I believe. It is Monarch football. They recover the fumble, and a disaster is averted, and TMP gets the ball deep in their own territory.
Huge play by the defense. Really plugged the middle up, got some penetration. Again, a little bit of trouble with the exchange, and the contact by the defense got the ball on the ground. Monarchs with a huge break right there.
This is where that offensive line is really going to have to block, and they cannot afford getting knocked back here. There's Gavin Shoemaker, and he just barely got out of the end zone. Loses a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11. 3 carries, 5 yards so far for Gavin. Monarchs now with 3 wide receivers split to the near side. Tate Garcia's out there. Back to pass Reuter. He's going to roll to his right, looking up the field, still looking. Going to run with it, and is going to be slung out of bounds. Boy, Luke doing a good job not forcing anything there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 yards to go from the Monarch 5-yard line.
Well, a couple things. Had some really nice blocking up front while he rolled out. Really didn't get a lot of pressure and gave him the room to get a little bit of breathing space.
3rd down, TMP. Reuter rolls to his left, throws it in the flat. Catch is made by Rhodes. Lowers his shoulder. He's going to be just short of the 1st down. Well, I think if Tucker takes that out towards the sideline, he might have a better shot at making it. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1 for TMP, and the Monarchs look like they might be going for it. No, now they're going to switch everybody out.
Just wanted to make you think about it.
Yes, they did. They made me think about it for just a second. Pick up on the play of 6 yards on that pass from Luke Reuter to Tucker Rhodes. 4th down and 1. In punt formation is Gavin Shoemaker. And the kick is away. Kind of a low one, a line drive. It's going to check up and be down by TMP and Tate Garcia at the 35-yard line. So great field position for Abilene. They started at the TMP 29-yard line. This time they start at the Monarch 35-yard line with 6:16 to go here in the first quarter. Monarch Athletics brought to you by Home Oil and Supply, M&D Incorporated, Verney's Hamburger House, Bacon Ride and Praising Services, Whiskey Creek, APAC, and by James Motor Company. 1st and 10 from the TMP 35-yard line. No score, 6:16 to play first quarter. Ryan Wilson up underneath center. He's going to pitch it to the outside. He's got some running room. Look out, base on the run. Parker O'Neill inside the 25 down to the 23. A pickup of 12 yards as Abilene attacks the edge and picks up a 1st down.
Well, O'Neill and Base both pretty good-sized seniors back there and kind of similar running styles. You want to get them hit close to the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage before they get that momentum going downhill.
1st down and 10 for Abilene. One setback, that is Parker Base. 3 wide receivers to the top side. See if they pitch it that way. They do. Base with all kinds of running room. Still on his feet. Cuts to the outside, inside the 10, inside the 5, and he is brought down at the 1-yard line by Tucker Rhodes. A pickup of 22 yards, and that is a Cowboy 1st and goal.
Well, you mentioned it. They loaded that side of the field with a flanker and 2 receivers on that side, and just a simple little pitch, got some great blocks downfield, and Monarchs going to have to contain that edge.
Well, we'll see if they can get another stop inside the 1-yard line. 1st and goal for Abilene at the 1. Parker Base is the fullback, Parker O'Neill the tailback. Wilson's going to keep it himself, and he's going to push his way. Is he in the end zone? It looks like he is. There's no call yet from either one of the officials. They're going to say he was down. Boy, it looked like he had pushed his way in, but he is cut down short. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Yeah, it might have been one of those where he got his knee down and then kind of fell across a lot of traffic in there. And I was just getting ready to say they're going to probably sneak it, not risk that handoff again before they snapped it, and see if they do it again.
Carter Wildy is split to the top side, the 6-1, and Michael Anguano to the near side. I formation. Wilson hands it off into the end zone. That is a touchdown for the Cowboys. A 1-yard touchdown run from Parker O'Neill. And with 4:45 to play in the first quarter, Abilene on top by a score of 6-0.
They're taking advantage of great field position they've had. Just 4 plays to take that 35 yards and get the touchdown. Just about 1:15 off the clock.
4 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sprouse for the extra point. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick high and through. And with 4:45 to go first quarter, Abilene strikes first. 7-0 Cowboys. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you can work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
Abilene, 7-0 on top of TMP with 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. Cowboys a 4-play, 35-yard drive, a 1-yard touchdown run from Parker O'Neill. Hunter Sprouse with the extra point kick, and it is 7-0 Cowboys. Boy, TMP would like to get the ball further down to our right now, Dave.
Well, they had their heels on the goal line, a couple of series there, and had to come out. So need to pick up a first down or two and work the plus side of the field, like you said.
Sprouse, a low line drive kick's going to be taken by Shoemaker at the top. Gavin looking for some blocking. Goes left side, and he's going to get up to the 24-yard line. And it will bring up second down. And a little extracurricular going on right now on the far side. It looked like the kicker, Sprouse, who does not have the build of a kicker, I might say, at 5'8", 215 pounds. He and Tucker Rhodes exchanging pleasantries over near the Abilene sideline. Is that a good way to say that? Exchanging pleasantries?
Tucker Rhodes, at least if you look at the weigh-in, loses that battle.
Yes, he does. First down and 10. There's a little pitch out to Shoemaker, and he is buried in the backfield. He's trying to get something on the edge, and Abilene not having any of that.
Yeah, quick pursuit by the defense. Nowhere to go. The play didn't really have a chance to develop from the start.
Dawson Whiteley on the tackle. Loss of 4 on the play for Gavin Shoemaker. Second down, Reuter to the outside. Breaks the tackle. Looking, he's in trouble and throws it. It's caught but out of bounds. Incomplete. Boy, Luke is going to be glad, especially when he watches film, that he got rid of that football, because Sam Burt, all 235 pounds of him, was bearing down on him rather quickly.
Yeah, and I almost held it a little bit too long. Pretty good effort to get the ball down the sideline. Just couldn't quite keep the feet in bounds.
Third down. 14 to go. Back to pass. Reuter in some trouble. Still in some trouble. Makes one man miss, but he's not going to make the second man miss. He is sacked in the backfield all the way back at the 11-yard line. Whiteley in on the tackle, and it will bring up fourth down and long for TMP. Fourth down and 24 for the Monarchs.
Yeah, a lot of pressure again starting to come, and Luke didn't have a chance. Had a receiver downfield if he had some time to find him, but couldn't get it away.
Shoemaker to punt the ball away. Line drive kick that spirals, checks up, and will be down at the 40-yard line. So first and 10 for Abilene at the TMP, just inside the 40-yard line. So great field position so far for the Cowboys. All of them inside the Monarch 40 in 3 possessions. Monarch football brought to you by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Carpet One of Hayes and Bitston Decorating Center, Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Master Cleaners, Insurance Planning Incorporated, and by Hayes Chevrolet. First and 10 Cowboys. Wilson up under center, one setback behind him. And there's the pitch out to Parker Bass. Looks for the edge. He has the edge, and he is on the run inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Abilene. Parker Bass from 40 yards out into the end zone for the touchdown with 3:16 to play in the first quarter. It's 13-0 Abilene.
And the drive chart's pretty quick on that one. One play, TD from 40 yards again, taking advantage of great field position. Monarchs are going to have to get some offense, get the chains moving, keep this offense off the field.
They have to get a first down, get something going their way. And that extra point is blocked by Joe Flax. So Joe Flax blocks the extra point, so maybe a little momentum there for TMP. But offensively, Dave, Monarchs have got to move the football. You cannot continually put the defense on their heels, which they have done for 3 consecutive possessions.
Well, they're losing the field position battle in a big way right now, and 3 drives right now, all 3 and outs. They're yet to convert a first down, and are 0-3 on their third down conversion. So, the first step is moving the chains here to start this drive.
Well, the protection's been okay for Luke Reuter. One thing he hasn't played a ton of game time quarterback at high school. He played a little bit last year. One thing he'll find out is you do have to get rid of the ball in a timely fashion.
Yeah, and especially when you got a defense like this that are quick across the front. Their linebackers are extremely aggressive, and they're going to come after you, and they're going to come after you in a hurry.
So Tucker Rhodes, Gavin Shoemaker back deep for TMP. The Monarchs trailing 13-0 with 3:16 to play in the first quarter. Abilene picking up where they left off last year. Sprouse will put the ball in the air. It's a sidewinder taken by Shoemaker at the 11. Gavin on the run looking for the edge. He's going to be hit. He's going to be dropped out of bounds. There's a flag on the play that comes in towards the end of the play, so we're going to see what the call is from the official.
That's kind of interesting. I didn't see a lot of blue jerseys in the area where that flag was thrown. But
I didn't either. It was thrown right where Shoemaker was getting taken down in. He was taken down with the help of a face mask, so the first penalty of the ball game against Abilene is a 15-yarder, and TMP will have some pretty decent field position following the penalty.
It's a break, and need to really take advantage of it now.
They're going to move the ball out to the 39-yard line. So first down and 10. TMP at their own 39-yard line. 3:10 to play in the first quarter. Monarchs trailing 13-0. Reuter in the shotgun. Wide receivers, two of them, both sides. He's going to give it up the middle. Little running room that time for Gavin Shoemaker across the 40 up to the 43. That's a pickup of 4 yards on the play for Gavin. It'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Nice opening by the line up front and doing a good job. Shoemaker hitting the hole in a hurry, running downhill. If you can get to a quick defense quick, get those yards.
We'll call it a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. It's going to be Gavin again, and boy, he made one man miss like Houdini, but he is not going to make the second man miss as Cooper Wyckoff came in and swallowed him up in the backfield. A loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, that's you make one miss, but they're so fast. 3 more jerseys there when you make a spin move.
Yeah, right now Abilene really controlling that line of scrimmage against TMP. 3rd down and 7. Reuter back to pass, looking to throw. Throws it up, it's intercepted. That time it's intercepted by Bryce Rickman down the sideline, still on his feet inside the 10, inside the 5, touchdown Cowboys. Rickman on the interception, returns at 44 yards for the score. And with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, it's 19-0 Abilene. And the Monarch offense just really struggling here in the early going.
Yeah, we talked about getting into the flow of the game, finding a rhythm, and it just has not been there. And you can credit that to an Abilene defense that's getting, seems like, a little bit more aggressive with every series.
44-yard interception return. And they're going to go for 2. Sprouse on the run onto the outside, and he's going to be cut down. And the Monarchs stopped a second consecutive extra point attempt for Abilene.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a called play or if he just mishandled the snap on the long snap, but took off outside, couldn't quite get the corner. Good job by the Monarchs reacting on the extra point attempt.
Well, needless to say, TMP's at the point of the ball game down 19-0. And I know there's 2 minutes left in the first quarter, but if the offense doesn't get something going and get it going soon, this could be big trouble.
This is a big series right here. They've really got to get something going to it because while they haven't been able to establish any rhythm, Abilene has found theirs and are in full stride right now. So they're going to have to do something to slow the momentum down.
19-0. Cowboys on top. And Gavin Shoemaker and Tucker Rhodes will be back deep for TMP. Well, this is not what TMP wanted to start out their 2016 season with. Not at all. So Sprouse will kick it off. Shoemaker on the far side hash. Tucker Rhodes on the near side hash, standing at their own 5. Line drive kick's going to go towards the out-of-bounds line. It's going to be taken by Rhodes at the 5. Comes up the near sideline, makes one man miss before he's belted out of bounds on the near side by Trevor Castile, the 5'8", 135-pound junior. And TMP gets it out across the 20. We'll start first down and 10. Score update from Scott City. After the first quarter, Hayes High on top of Scott City by a score of 7-0. Scoreboard update is powered by Hayes K-Lawn. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall by Hayes K-Lawn. Call Kirk Maska or Kurt Viner today. Shotgun formation. Reuter hands it up. No, he's going to keep it. Goes to the outside. Luke with a little bit of room. Boy, that daylight was closed out very quickly. And over there on the far side, making the hit for Abilene was Trey Horner.
Well, that's just it. It looks like he's going to have room to run, and all of a sudden those linebackers are flowing with the traffic so well. They make up the ground in a hurry.
Up the middle, Shoemaker. A little bit of room, leans that ball forward out to the 28-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and 3. TMP attacking the middle of that Abilene defense because I tell you what, the outside has most definitely not been there. Four yards on the carry for Gavin Shoemaker. Ball's on the ground, and let's see. Nope, Gavin on the carry. He's going to keep it, and is going to pick up a couple on the play.
Yeah, just lost his footing on his cut, or he had the first down. Just a tough break again for the Monarchs, and another 3 and out.
So the 4th down and 1 for TMP. 43 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Clock winds. And that punt is partially blocked. It's on the ground. Abilene's going to take it. They can run with it if they want to, and they do down to the 25-yard line. And on the tackle for TMP was Jacob Schmeidler, the sophomore. And it'll bring up first down and 10 for the Cowboys at the TMP 25-yard line.
They have not started a drive outside the 40-yard line yet. That makes it awful tough on the defense.
They started the first drive at the TMP 29, drive 2 at the Monarch 35, drive 3 at the TMP 40, and this one at the Monarch 25-yard line. That math doesn't work to win football games. First down and 10, Wilson up underneath center. One wide receiver split to the near side, that's Wildley. There's a pitch, and in on the carry is Dominic Campbell. And he is going to be hit backwards to the 29-yard line. Luke Reuter in on the tackle for TMP, a loss of 4.
Again, Wilson had a little bit of trouble handling the snap, kind of messed up the timing on the pitch, allowed the TMP defense to react and get a stop in the backfield.
And that is going to be the final play of the first quarter. We played one quarter from Lewis Field Stadium. Abilene on top, 19-0. We're back with your second quarter after this 60-second timeout. This is Monarch football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you could work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
Welcome back to Lewis Field Stadium as we start the second quarter. TMP trailing Abilene by a score of 19-0. Cowboys have the ball, second down and 14 at the Monarch 29-yard line, moving from our left to our right. Ryan Wilson under center. TMP's going to bring the blitz. Wilson steps up in the pocket, has a man out there. It is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Abilene. Bryce Rickeman on the receiving end of that 29-yard strike from Ryan Wilson. He got behind Tucker Rhodes. And with 11:50 to play in the first half, Abilene running away with this one. It's 25-0 Cowboys.
Yeah, just 2 plays to go to the 25. Again, short field, and the defense has been out there an awful lot here in this first half as the offense has struggled to get a first down.
The way the Cowboys starting to catch stride. Sprouse on for the extra point, and there's a flag on the play. And we'll see what the call is from the official. It's going to be against Abilene. So a replay. I did not see what they called. Did you see what they called? It's going to be a 5-yard variety. So
it was a dead ball, so it either had to be without a false start.
So 25-yard drive. Here comes the extra point kick from Sprouse. Nope. They're going to fire, throw it out in the flats, looking for a man, knocked away, incomplete. So TMP has been able to keep Abilene out of the end zone on their 2-point conversion attempts as Gavin Shoemaker knocks that one away. But after the 25-yard drive that amassed 2 plays, bridging the first quarter into the second quarter, it is 25-0 Abilene. Monarch football brought to you in part by Walmart, Commercial Builders, World of Wheels, Home Steel Siding and Windows, Redeem Designs, and by Eagle Communications, our community connected. But awful frustrating for this team right now, Dave. They were hoping for good things, and just a pretty atrocious start. But if the offense can get something going, get a first down, anything that they can hang their hat on, that would go a long ways for this team.
Well, you knew coming in it was going to be an extremely tough task against a very good, polished team. And, the things, they need some breaks to go their way as well. So far, everything has gone Abilene's way, and they've enjoyed a short field all night, and that equation just hasn't worked out very well for the Monarchs so far.
Here's their drive scenarios: 4 plays, 35 yards; 1 play, 40 yards; interception return for a touchdown; 2 plays, 25 yards. So 3 touchdown drives, a total of 7 plays. Here's the kickoff by Sprouse. It's a high, short kick coming up to make the catch. It's Shoemaker up the seam, tries to take it to the outside, makes one man miss. Gets across the 30 up to the 31-yard line, where the Monarchs will take over first down and 10.
Well, other than the face mask penalty they had to start the one drive, this is going to be their best field position and need to move the ball to the north this time.
Another score update from Plainville. After the first quarter, Plainville on top of Smith Center 6-0.
Thought that might be a good one.
Yep, I thought so too. And boy, nothing doing in the backfield for TMP. You got to feel for Gavin Shoemaker. He has nowhere to go when he gets the football, loses 3 on the play. It'll bring up second down and 13. Monarchs with 10 yards of total offense so far tonight. Second down for TMP. Reuter rolling to his left. He's under pressure, in trouble, throws it up. And they're going to say incomplete pass. Was there a receiver in the area?
Yeah, Rhodes
was somewhat close. So they'll say an incomplete pass on Luke Reuter, but boy, Luke just running for his life right now.
Well, that's part of the keys we talked about is being able to give him some time. And it just seems like with every possession they have been able to get more and more pressure on him.
First possession seemed pretty good, but since then it's been like the floodgates have opened. Luke back to pass, throws it out in the flat, catch is made. It's a nice one by Creighton Renz. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage and up to the 33-yard line. It'll be fourth down, and TMP will have a punting situation again after a pickup of 5 on the pass and catch to Creighton Renz on a little wide receiver screen.
I like the look. Maybe something they can come back to, but just too far behind the chains to get this drive going again. 0 for 6 on third down conversions.
There's a snap back. Shoemaker in some trouble. He's going to try and get it away. Now he's going to run with it. It's got to make a man miss. Does. Then he fumbles it. Boy, he was edging close to that first down marker and then coughed it up, and it's recovered by Abilene. The Monarchs lose a fumble, their third turnover of the first half, and Abilene takes over at the Monarch 40-yard line with 10:31 to play in the first half.
And again, another drive that starts on the other side of the 50. This is awful tough on a defense.
Physically it's tough, mentally it's tough.
Well, and you're playing a team that's got a lot of weapons on offense.
Yeah. I mean, which one do you choose? I mean, you're going up against an offensive line that is pretty big, 290, 215, 200, 210, 235. Then you got a 6'3" quarterback, 6'1", 6 foot in the backfield, 5'10" and 6'3" at wideout. Backup wideouts at 6'1" and 5'11". Not easy. And we're going to have a delay of game called against Abilene, their third penalty. Maybe the only thing that Steve Simpson might be a little disconcerted with is 3 penalties for 25 yards on the Cowboys. Monarch football brought to you in part by Heartland Building Center, Gibbs Auto Supply, Steel Fabrications, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, and by Thomas More Prep Marion. Defensively for TMP, the Monarchs running that 3-5-3. And Abilene has had no troubles with it at all. But again, not a lot of total yardage for the Cowboys because they've had such short fields. There's a throw out in the flat. Catch is made by Anguano, who had the interception for Abilene, and he's going to pick up, we'll call it 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11.
Boy, Shoemaker kind of got his feet crossed up, went down on that, was able to hold on to that tackle, or that would have been another big play. Good job by Shoemaker to get the ball on the ground.
Boy, Jacob Schartz, the 6'3", 200-pound senior, has done a good job for the Cowboys. Now TMP, Chris Steckline will come over the top of him, 5'6", 230 for Chris. It's going to be Wilson on the keeper. He has some speed, but a nice job by Joe Flax, crashing down from his defensive end position. Going to be a pickup on the play of 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9.
Well, that's great penetration off the edge by Flax, but also a good job of recognizing where the ball was and crashing down hard to make the play in the middle there for the Monarchs.
We'll see if TMP can get a defensive stop here. Ben Veach split to the far side. Watch out for Rickman, split all the way out to the near side. 2 slots on both sides as well. Back to pass Wilson, under a little pressure. Steps up in the pocket, he's going to run with it. Breaks down, he's going to have a 1st down as he dives inside the 30 to the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10 after a pickup on the play of 12 yards.
Well, again, pretty heads-up play by Wilson, just seeing the lane there and taking off downfield. Unfortunately, the Monarchs couldn't catch him before he got to the sticks. Moving the chains again are the Abilene Cowboys.
1st and 10, 26-yard line. Well, you have to expect Abilene to start targeting Ben Veach a little bit on the outside. Wilson is going to pitch it to the outside. Look out, on the run is O'Neal, inside the 20, inside the 10. Upended by Tucker Rhodes down to the 6-yard line, a 20-yard gain. It's going to be 1st down and goal for the Cowboys. 6 first downs so far in the first half for Abilene. 1st and goal from the 6. Cowboys bringing players in and out. TMP doing the same thing, trying to keep everybody fresh, but it makes it awfully difficult when you don't have a ton of bodies out there. Power formation to the left side. They're going to go that way. Again, it's O'Neal. Again, he's into the end zone. A touchdown run, the 2nd of the ball game for Parker O'Neal with 8:19 to play in the first half. It is 31-0. Abilene on top.
All downhill for the Cowboys. Again, a 5-play drive. Started on the 40, goes 40 yards. And again, O'Neal on the short run for the touchdown. And like you said, a big 31-point lead right now.
Well, one plus for TMP is the fact that it took them 5 plays to get in the end zone this time. It's their longest drive as far as plays go. There's the extra point kick by Sprouse. It is up, and it is good with 8:19 to play in the first half. Abilene 31, TMP nothing. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you could work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
$32-0, Abilene on top, 8:19 to go in the first half. Cowboys with the 5-play, 40-yard drive. Parker O'Neill with a 6-yard touchdown run. Hunter Sprouse with the extra point kick, and it's 32-0 Abilene. Jeremy McGuire, color analyst Dave Barber, and boy, the Cowboys really flexing their muscles in this first half, Dave.
Yeah, they are, and I think your question of rebuilding or reloading has been answered. I think they've reloaded, and they've got both barrels. And like you talked about, a hungry team because they got close last year.
Here's a deep kick. Rhodes is going to take it at the 13. Tucker up the seam, looking for some room across the 30, and is going to be brought down at the 31-yard line. It's going to bring up first down and 10 for the Monarchs with 8:13 to play in the first half. I mean, the key right here is for the offense. They have to get something going. They have yet to register a first down. Like to see him get the ball into Tate Garcia. Tate doesn't stand very tall, 5'6" on the outside, but he is tough and he's fast. Luke Reuter in the shotgun, looking to throw it. Throws it to Tucker Rhodes, a little bubble screen. Tucker makes a catch, and he's going to get up to the 32-yard line. A gain of 1 on the play, but there is a flag in the backfield, and that looks in the neighborhood of an illegal block on the Monarchs.
Yeah, I think Rhodes coming to try to get that block, got behind the defense and didn't quite get back in front to make that block.
10-yard penalty if they decide to accept it. It's either going to be first down and about 22, and they are going to move him back, so they'll move it back from the line of scrimmage. And it's going to bring up first down and 20 following the 10-yard penalty. Second penalty of the night against TMP, so they really cannot afford to be facing long fields and long first down and yardage to go. There's a little sweep ran by Shoemaker, spins across, fumbles the football. It's on the ground, but the Monarchs are going to get on it at the 26-yard line. Chris Steckline there to pounce on it for TMP, a pickup of 4 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 16.
Good job by Steckline seeing that and getting on it in a hurry. I think everybody kind of let out a sigh of relief there.
Second down, 16. Reuter is going to throw it. Little pass out in the flat. Garcia makes a catch. Tate tries to make one man miss, but he is not going to be able to do it. Anguano on the tackle on the far side at the 28-yard line. That is a pickup of 3 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 13. Boy, Abilene just dominating this football game. 3rd down, TMP. Reuter's going to throw. Here comes the jailbreak. Luke's going to throw it up the field looking for Gavin Shoemaker. Over his head, double coverage provided. Veach in there, Carter Wildley in there. It's 4th down and another punting situation for TMP.
Yeah, and I just getting ready to say it'd be nice for them to be able to find something downfield, but hasn't had a lot of time. And again, kind of throwing that ball off his back foot. Reuter, more of a kind of a shot, long shot downfield.
Boy, and it almost looked like a screen as quickly as Abilene came through from their defensive line. And there's a kick, and boy, on the run, Anguano with the football, and he trips over himself as he gets inside the 50 and down to the TMP 47. So Abilene still has not started a possession inside their own territory in this football game. 1st and 10 from the Monarch 47-yard line.
Shout out to the 50-yard line for tripping him up there.
If the 50 doesn't trip him up, he might have taken that thing all the way. Dodge City with the 7-0 lead over Wichita West after the end of one quarter. There's a handoff left side. Campbell in the ball game, splits it out. He's on the run. Look out. Down the sideline. Dominic Campbell inside the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Abilene.
Well, they have just worn him out. Again, another one-play drive that goes 47. That's their longest yardage drive so far of the game.
Boy, and Abilene just continues to pour it on. And, I mean, you can't say that they're not doing anything out of the ordinary. They're just dominating every aspect of the football game. 6:40 to play in the first half. The Monarchs now trail 38-0. Sprouse for the extra point. It is tipped, but it made its way through. So 6:40 to play in the first half. Abilene on top by a score of 39-0. Now the Monarchs don't need to concentrate very much right now on the fact of where the scoreboard's at right now. They need to concentrate on the fact that we need to get a first down. And it seems like a broken record. We keep saying it, but they've got to.
Yeah, it's about making something positive happen, and you'd like to see it done before the clock runs out on the first half here. And been on their heels the whole game. They've battled. They haven't been on the other side of the 50 going their way yet either. So first down first and plus side of the 50 next, one step at a time like we talked about before the game.
TMP football brought to you in part by Field Abstract and Title, State Glass Company, Lifetime Dental Care, M&D of Hayes, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Lewis Automotive, Hayes Chevrolet, Fort Hayes Auto Sale, Classic Quality Body Shop, Hertz Rent-A-Car, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Tucker Rhodes and Gavin Shoemaker back deep for TMP. Trailing 39-0. We still have 6:40 to play in the first half. Sprouse will put this ball in the air. It's a pretty good one. Back to receive it is Shoemaker. He comes to the near side, looking for some running room. Navigates some traffic across the 30, leans out to the 33, where TMP will have it first down and 10. Nice return that time by Gavin. TMP will be at home next week. Monarchs will host the Ellis Railroaders. In the following week, the Monarchs hit the road for the first time to take on Smith Center. And back at home on the 23rd to host Plainville, and it will be homecoming. First down and 10. Reuter with a shotgun, hands it off the middle to Shoemaker, to Gavin Shoemaker. Yeah, he gets across the 35 before he gets stood up and brought down. Pick up a 5 on the play to bring up second down and 5.
Well, again, they've been able to hit that hole a few times tonight, but haven't been able to put a series of plays together like that.
Second down and 5. There's Shoemaker again. He has some running room. A nice spin move. He's to midfield and a first down for the Monarchs. Gavin Shoemaker, a pickup of 12, and TMP with the ball at midfield and a first down in their hip pocket.
First down. They got that first step and to the plus side of the 50 all on the same play.
TMP quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Reuter going to give it up the middle again. Some running room again for Shoemaker. Is brought down at the 42-yard line. Picks up 8 yards on the play to bring up second down and 2. And we have a whistle. Looks like a timeout on the field. We're going to keep it right here with 5:45 to play. And first half, TMP trailing 39-0. So Monarchs had struggled offensively. Up until that last couple of plays, TMP had a total of, trying to do my math, 27 yards of total offense. Last two plays, they they've had 20 yards of total offense on runs by Gavin Shoemaker.
Yeah, and he's finding some room on against that defensive line, and he's hitting the hole quick. And if he can find some space in the secondary, he can be a little bit elusive himself.
Yeah, he can. I mean, we've seen the speed out of Gavin. We've seen it a little bit on the football field, a little bit on the basketball floor in JV, but we've really seen it on the baseball field where he can book around the bases.
That's some nice speed.
So 2nd down and 2, the ball at the Abilene 42-yard line. Coming out of the timeouts, TMP looking to put some points on the board. Gavin Shoemaker, 13 carries in the first half, 34 yards. And back to pass Reuter, under some pressure, needs to get rid of it, throws it down the field, well underthrown, it's intercepted. Over on the far side, it looks like Michael Anguano with his 2nd interception of the ball game.
Well, that was, again, just too much pressure in Luke's face. I mean, if he would have had time to set his feet, he might have had his receiver downfield again, but because the pressure falling back, just kind of let it out there in the air, and it kind of floated out there. Gave Abilene a chance to get to the ball.
Yeah, you float those balls out there like that. And like you said, no, I mean, not really Luke's fault in essence, just trying to make a play. But sometimes you're going to have to take a loss on stuff like that. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. There's a pitch, and there's a flag on the play. False start against the Cowboys. This is the first time Abilene has run a play on offense in their own territory. First time, with 5:36 remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, that's awful tough on your defense. There's just no way around it. And you got a team that's as good as Abilene. You need them to spend more time on that end of the field.
Yeah, like the rest of the game. Cowboys with 1st and 15 following the 5-yard penalty. Being a high formation, wide receiver split to both sides. Wilson's going to pitch it. Campbell on the run, looking for a block. He has the block, cuts it up, and boy, he is fast. A good job that time by Chase Worth of making the tackle. Pickup of 13 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, once he planted that foot and cut on the outside, he was going downhill. And like you said, Chase Worth doesn't hang on there. That's another big play.
Yeah, I think if Chase doesn't make that tackle, Campbell's gone. Michael Lager in on the defensive line for TMP. Zane Staub out there, Chris Steckline, Tucker Rhodes, Tate Garcia at the corners. 2nd down and 2. There's a give left side to Campbell. Makes a man miss. Still on his feet. He's going to have a 1st down, brought down at the 36. And a pickup of 7 or 8 yards and a 1st down for Abilene. Tucker Rhodes in on the tackle for TMP. Last score we had from Scott City at the end of the first quarter, Hayes High was on top by a score of 7-0. That one might surprise a few people. Of course, Glenn O'Neill, no longer the head football coach in Scott City, so some changes for the Beavers. There's a run on the play. Boy, a nice hit by Luke Reuter. Trey Horner on the carry. And he's going to pick up 6 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
I think they've got some depth in their backfield. These Abilene Cowboys, they've had 4 different running backs in the game, and all of them look like they pretty capable of running over some people.
Depth and size. We'll go over their size here after this play. 2nd down and 4. There's a pitch to Campbell, fumbles it, picks it back up, and he's going to be brought down. Tucker Rhodes in on the, Gavin Shoemaker in on the tackle for TMP. Campbell lost some yards on the play, a loss of 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Well, he's probably a little bit fortunate kind of putting that ball down, bouncing right back in his arms. But fortunately, Shoemaker was right there to hit him before he could get going again.
Of the backs that ran the ball for Abilene tonight, Parker O'Neill, 195 pounds. Trey Horner, 190 pounds. Parker Bass, 205. Dominic Campbell, the little guy, at 148. Throw out in the flats on third down. Catch is made by Anguano. He's going to have a first down as he gets the ball into TMP territory at the 49-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 12 and a first down for the Cowboys. Their 8th of the first half. Clock winds with 3 minutes and 3 seconds to play in the first half, and TMP trailing by a score of 39-0. Abilene looks a little confused as they get set. It's going to be a tight end right side with Rickeman. Look out for him. They might try and go that way with the pass. Now they're going to run a little reverse. Here comes Anguano on the carry, and there's a flag. Anguano can run as far as he wants because he is going to move that one back as Bryce Rickeman just engulfed somebody, but he hugged him as he did it.
Well, it was a nice tackle, and it was Reuter that unfortunately got swallowed up on that play. But, yeah, you hold a block that long and then tackle him, and you're out there on the edge, pretty easy to see. You see 2 flags down there. I think everybody in the stadium saw it.
They have Rickeman listed at 5'10", 195 pounds. I'm buying the 5'10" part. I don't know if I'm buying the 195 pounds part. So that ball will move all the way back to the 37. So first down and 24 for the Cowboys. Another penalty. That's 40 yards and penalties on Abilene. Now there's a give up the middle. Not much happening. Finally brought down over there on the far side is Horners. He picks up 4. It'll bring up second down and 20.
Well, got a big break on the penalty. That spot of the foul penalty and set them behind the chains. They haven't been behind the chains very much tonight. Monarchs need to come up with a defensive stop here. Get into the locker room without any more damage.
We'll call it second down and 22. So pickup of a couple on that play for Horner. Second and 22. Shotgun formation. Wilson to throw. Has time. Rolls to his left. He thought about heaving it down the field, and Gavin Shoemaker comes up and upends him at the 36-yard line. So Gavin makes the play for TMP. They'll mark it at the 37-yard line. A loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 24.
Yeah, pretty good coverage downfield by the Monarchs that time. Took so much time for him to roll out there and look downfield. His receiver was so far down, I think he realized that I'm not going to be able to throw it that far into a little bit of a breeze, and probably did the right choice and a good job by Rhodes on the far side to corral him.
So Wilson will go back underneath center, I formation for the Cowboys. We'll see if they just run it here. No, they're going to throw it. That's going to be a screen, and it is incomplete. And Abilene is going to be forced to punt the football with 1:21 to play in the first half.
Well, a little bit of a victory there for the Monarchs as their defense is able for the first time in the first half to get the offense off the field.
Tate Garcia will go back deep for the Monarchs. In punt formation is Parker O'Neill. Abilene trying to get set, and they're going to have to take a timeout, which will not make a very happy head coach in Steve Simpson with the 1:21 remaining here in the first half. Monarch football brought to you by Midwest Energy, USAFE Pharmacy, Horizon Appliance and Electronics, Progressive Physical Therapy, Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Crop Production Services, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, and Linda Seibel, Adams Brown, Barron and Ball, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Hayes Kalon, Insurance Planning by Discount Siding, High Plains Roofing, Roof Masters, and by HayesPost.com. So Abilene will be punting the football away. TMP expected to get pretty decent field position out of this, as Tate Garcia will go back to return the kick for the Monarchs. So again, O'Neal back to punt for Abilene. His team in absolute control of this one. He has a couple of touchdown runs to help out the cause. And he gets the punt away. It's a high, short end-over-ender that TMP needs to watch out for. Bounces at the 40 and will bounce backwards and will be down at the 43-yard line. So TMP will take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line with 1:14 to play in the first half, trailing 39-0. And the flag on the play, but they wave it off, say no penalty. So TMP 1st and 10 at their own 42 as they switch balls and get set and ready to go. You expect TMP to learn an awful lot from this game, win or lose. You'd like to see something positive go for him. There's a throw out in the flat. Nice catch by Tucker Rhodes as he leans forward inside the 50 down to the 48-yard line. It is very close to a first down. Just depends on where they mark it. And they will mark it, and that looks like it'll be good enough for a first down. And they will mark it for a first down, a pickup of 10 on the play. TMP right back to the line of scrimmage, ready to go. Luke Reuter throws it out in the flat, and Boyd Garcia started to run with it before he caught it.
Got to look it in first, yeah. Because if he makes that catch, he might have, you know, if he could make one man miss, might have had a big play for the Monarchs there. But the last couple of drives, we've seen some good plays starting to happen for the offense. So.
Hopefully that will continue. 2nd down and 10. Reuter, nobody in the backfield with him, rolls to his right, under some pressure, throws it up and throws it out of bounds, incomplete.
Probably a good decision that time to get rid of it. Again, kind of running for his life and throwing the ball with his weight going backwards, awful hard to put much on it. We've seen what happens when he puts those in the field of play with nothing on it. They haven't free game.
They have went the other way as Luke's thrown 3 interceptions so far here in the first half. 52 seconds to go, 3rd down and 10 here in the second quarter. Reuter with some protection. Back to pass. He's going to roll to his right, has some time to throw it. Looking to step up, pump fakes. He is hit and driven out of bounds on the far side. Parker O'Neal on the play for Abilene as Luke's knocked out of bounds. He'll lose 3 on the play. It'll bring up 4th and 13 for TMP.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the receivers downfield just kind of, as he broke the containment there, just kind of stayed and didn't really move to help him out. You see him roll out and get out of containment like that, you got to kind of look for an open spot and try to help your quarterback out downfield.
Yeah, and they just didn't. There's a timing point where you got to look back and say, all right, I got to come back and help him. And they just didn't there. Shoemaker back to punt. Boy, a tough snap. Now Gavin looks to get it away and gets a line drive that's going to bounce. And all things considered, that turned out beautiful. Down inside the 20 will be marked down at the 17-yard line. 32 seconds to play here in the first half, and Abilene has the football up 39-0.
Well, probably, I would expect at least for them to come out and set this one on the ground and go into the locker room.
Score update from Scott City. Hayes High on top of Scott City by a score of 10-7 at halftime. Wilson's going to take a knee. And the clock is going to wind, and TMP is going to let the clock wind. Loss of 3 on that play. Abilene will go back in their huddle. But the Cowboys aren't going to have to run another play, as TMP is going to be content to let the first half clock run out mercifully. Abilene will let the clock run out, and that is the end of the first half. And if you're a TMP Monarch fan, that is Not what you wanted to see on the scoreboard, as they are blanked, and Abilene put 39 points on the board. After one half of play, Abilene in control, 39-0. We have more from Lewis Field Stadium coming up. This is Monarch football.
This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV.
Getting ready to start the second half. TMP trailing Abilene by a score of 39-0. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. The Monarchs will be kicking off to start the second half, so it'll be their first time with kickoff coverage and an opportunity for somebody to go out and make a play here in this second half, but they've got to get some stops on defense, and the offense has to keep going. And some might be wondering, okay, big score, big difference, running clock here in the second half, but there is no running clock tonight because of league. They're not constrained by league rules. So Monarchs are really going to have to dig in because there's no mercy rule tonight.
Yeah, they've got to, and it's got to start right here. It's a big possession right here for the Monarch defense, and see if they can get them off the field in a hurry and maybe create some field position of their own to start here the second half.
So kicking off for TMP will be Jace Rushoff back deep for Abilene. It'll be Dominic Campbell back deep. And the kick is high, short, towards the sideline. It's going to be picked up by the Cowboys on the run up near the 40-yard line. Going to mark him down at the 39. It'll be first down and 10. About the 39.5-yard line for Abilene as they start the second half. We'll see who Abilene brings out here offensively. You almost assured they will be changing a few things up. Michael Lager laid onto the field for TMP. Ryan Wilson still out there. Of course, if you're Abilene, you still want to run your offense and do some things. There's a give to the outside. Not much going that time for Parker O'Neill as Creighton Renz wraps him up with a little help from Joe Flax and a loss of 1 on the play.
Well, good job, Renz and Flax getting to the ball carrier in a hurry, and a good way for the defense to start the second half here.
We'll call it no gain on the play that time for O'Neill. He had himself a good first half with 38 yards rushing and a couple of touchdown runs. Second down and 10 for the Cowboys. Pistol formation. It's going to be an option to the right side. They're going to pitch it to O'Neill. Boy, he has a lane. A really fine job making that play from the backside as we try to eye the Monarch. That is Caleb Hagens on the tackle for TMP.
Hagens showing some speed, closing speed on that, because it looked like there was going to be a lot more room than that.
Third down and 3. So yeah, that looked like that could have went for a bunch. O'Neill on the carry. Here we go, third down. Can TMP's defense get off the field on third down? Wilson going to give it up. No, he's going to keep it. Goes the outside, has a first down into TMP territory before Joe Flax brings him down at the 48-yard line. He pick up a 5 yards on the play and a Cowboy first down.
Well, pushing the ball out again. Monarchs missed a bit of an opportunity.
Can they go ahead and make a play here? Abilene first and 10. 10:20 to go here in the third quarter. Monarch football brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Thomas More Prep Marion, and by Thirsties. Wilson's going to option it again. There's another pitch to O'Neill. He looks for the sideline. He has it. He's on the run, breaks a tackle, but is just upended on the far side by Tucker Roeder. Is that Tate Garcia? Nope, that's Jace Rushoff trying to keep track of everybody all the way down to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 27 yards and a first down.
Well, that's a couple of times. When you see that option, you've got to have somebody on defense responsible for the quarterback and somebody responsible for the pitch man, and there hasn't been anybody out there on the pitch man once he's got the ball. A lot of room to run.
First down and 10, the ball at the Monarch 21-yard line, high snap. Wilson's going to keep it. He's going to be swallowed up in the backfield. Hagens in there again for TMP. Loss of a yard on the play. It'll bring up second down. Ball at the 22-yard line. TMP fought hard early, and they're still fighting hard, just not having things go their way. 2nd down and 11. There's a give left side. Not a whole lot of running room. Parker O'Neill is upended and blasted. Michael Lager in on the play. Had a little help from his buddy Gavin Shoemaker. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
Again, another nice play defensively, getting in their face a little bit. Able to hit him at the line of scrimmage makes a big difference.
Third down and 11 for the Cowboys. Back to pass is Wilson. Rolls to his right, has a man wide open in the middle of the field. It is Carter Wildy. He catches it in the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, Wildy was wide open on that post pattern, and the Cowboys extend their lead. It is now 45-0.
Wildy capping off a 7-play, 60-yard drive with that nice little reception over the middle. Almost looked too easy.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it a little too easy, too, because he had all day to throw that football, and when you give a good athlete all day to throw the football, they're going to find somebody. There's a 2-point conversion that is no good, and Abilene again fails on a conversion, but not before the Cowboys strike on a 22-yard touchdown pass from Ryan Wilson to Carter Wildy. And with 8:21 to go in the 3rd quarter, 45-0, Cowboys on top. And TMP offense back out on the field after this, Dave, and an opportunity to get better.
Yeah, that's how they got to look at it and get something going. See if they can string some first downs together, keep that offense off the field for a little bit, make some good things happen.
Well, Abilene has kicked the ball fairly decent tonight, but the Monarchs looks like they've had some seams that have got a little tentative getting up in there. As a kick returner, you have to pick where you're going, and you have to, I guess you would say, own it at that point and go. There's going to be some times where you are going to get absolutely lit up because it's a kick return, but there's going to be some times if you just pick a gap, even though it's a small one, you might sneak through it and find some daylight on the backside.
Oh, yeah, it's north and south you want to be going.
45-0. Abilene on top. Sprouse will be kicking off for the Cowboys. Ball's a line drive kick taken by TMP's Tucker Rhodes. Going to the far side, he has some blocking. Tucker up that seam across the 35, and he's brought down up to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Monarchs, and boy, that was a perfect example of what we just said, Dave, is really hitting that area, own it. You'll get some good yardage sometimes you won't.
Yeah, that's a nice return for the Monarchs. Good starting field position.
Reuter at quarterback for TMP. Garcia split to the near side. Man in motion. And we got flags all over the place on TMP. And the Monarchs are going to get called for a false start. And they'll mark them back 5 yards.
And again, things to work on. You know, you get a nice return, and you want to come out and have a nice play on 1st down to get things rolling and get a little bit of a false start, and all of a sudden you're behind the chains.
Yeah, you start behind the chains against this team, and they're going to pin their ears back. They have some really fine size. You know, you got 235 and Sam Burt, Whiteley at 160, Rankin at 210. Throw out in the flat, catch is made by Rhodes, tries to get to the edge, not going to be able to get there. Nice play on the outside by Cooper Wyckoff. And it's going to be, looks like, a loss of a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 16. Back to pass. Reuter throws it in the flat. And Carl Rack, does he make the catch? He does, right at the original line of scrimmage. So a pickup of 6 on the play for TMP. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Nice job by Rack going down to get that one off the turf.
Yeah, and the ball got there right on time that time. Just a little quick drop and get the ball out of your hands and put that one right where it needed to be.
And that pass is incomplete. And it will bring up 4th down in a punting situation for TMP. And boy, a really tough night tonight for the Monarch offense. And I think that might be the biggest understatement of the evening. They just have struggled to get anything going.
Yeah, they've only had 2 possessions that weren't 3 and out.
Shoemaker to punt it away for TMP. High snap, gets it away barely, and a nice kick. Bounces inside the 50, rolls inside the 40, and will be downed by Tate Garcia at the 35-yard line. So Abilene will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line with 7:02 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Tell you another thing to work on is going to be the long snaps. Those punter, he's saved their bacon a couple of times by doing a good job fielding the snaps and getting them off.
You don't have the time for your punter to constantly go up, bring the ball down, then set and kick, because by that time you got guys from the other team breathing down your neck. And a timeout on the field. We'll take that timeout with you. 7:02 to play, 3rd quarter, 45-0 Abilene. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you could work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
$45-0 Abilene. The Cowboys with the ball, 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line. 7:02 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Monarchs defensively haven't given up a ton of yardage, but they've been on the field an awful lot. 1st and 10, there's a pitch out. Here's a little bit of running room, but then breaking a tackle and then getting absolutely blistered by Joe Flax and Carl Rack at the line of scrimmage. I'll tell you what, Parker Bass is going to go hello, because he just got really upended. A nice job by Flax and Rack flowing to the football to make the play.
Yeah, great help getting there. You know, got one guy kind of slow him up, stand him up, and as he turned, rest of the defense for the Monarchs getting there in a hurry.
2nd down and 10. Wilson back underneath center. TMP shows blitz. Back to pass. Time to throw. Throws it up the field. Looks for Veach. Comes back and makes the catch on Rhodes. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. And Shoemaker brings him down at the 36-yard line. A pickup of 29 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that's a good adjustment downfield. The coverage wasn't too bad. Just a nice play. And I think you'd hear him call on Sundays that was a back shoulder throw. I'm not sure he did that on purpose, but
that's
kind of worked out. Kind of worked out that way.
Same Staub back on the defensive line for TMP. He's out there along with Jason Kepka and Alex Patel. Caleb Hagens at a linebacker. Michael Lager out there as well. TMP just trying to make some plays. 1st down and 10 from the 36-yard line for the Cowboys. There's a pitch out. And not much doing that time for Abilene. On the run was Dakota Whiteley, the 5'10 sophomore. He'll lose a yard on the play. Hagen's on the tackle for TMP. 2nd down and 11. Monarch football brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes, Lifetime Dental Care, Home Oil and Supply, M&D Incorporated, and by Verney's Hamburger House. Wilson's going to give it right up the gut. Whiteley with the carry this time, goes for the edge. Has some room, but is going to be corralled and brought down. Gavin Shoemaker made the initial contact, and then Carl Rack and Tucker Rhodes came in to help out at the 30-yard line. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Well, starting to see a little bit of physicalness coming through and a couple of nice pops. That's something to build on as well.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's one thing you can always bring is physicality and effort. You can always have physicality and effort. 3rd down and 4. There's the pitch out. Whiteley on the run. Tries to break a tackle. He's not going to be able to do it. Michael Lager in on the tackle for TMP. It's going to be a loss of 2, 3 on the play. It'll bring up 4th down. Fourth and 7 from just outside the 33-yard line. Well, if TMP could get a defensive stop here, get the ball back, another something to build on, and we have another whistle and another timeout by Abilene, and we will take that one with you. 3:37 to play, 3rd quarter. 45-0 Abilene. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you could work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
$45-0 Abilene on top. 3:37 to play in the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys 19 first quarter points, 20 second quarter points, 6 so far here in the 3rd quarter. They have scoring drives of 4 plays, 1 play, 2 plays, 5 plays, 1 play, and 7. Yardage covered 35, 40, 25, 40, 47, and 60. 4th down and 7. They're going for it at the Monarch 33-yard line. TMP definitely has to watch the football. Monarchs with a little shift on the defensive line. Wilson is going to throw. He's going to have time. Dumps it out in the flat. And a beautiful read by Tucker Rhodes. He came in, or Gavin Shoemaker came in and laid the wood at the 37-yard line. So a loss of a yard on the play, and it is a turnover on downs.
Yeah, great play and a great reaction. I'd like to see him get up a little bit fired up after a long game, making a good play and a good reaction by the defense to celebrate a little bit.
And you should absolutely be fired up after a play like that. 1st down and 10. And he's going to get the ball, and Gavin is going to be shoved backwards. He's going to lose a couple of yards back to the 35-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 12. There's a give up the middle again, and boy, nothing going. A yard on the play for Gavin. 3rd down and 11.
There you see some fresh faces on the defense, on the offense for Abilene, getting some kids in and out, kind of mixing with some of their starters, but you can see why they reload is they've got some depth even on this some of these second-line defense in.
Reuter back to pass under all kinds of pressure. He's going to be brought down and sacked in the backfield all the way back at the 21-yard line. Luke loses 15 yards on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down in a punting situation for TMP. Second sack of the night for Abilene. Kevin Shoemaker back in punt formation for TMP. Danny Espinosa, Dominic Campbell back deep to receive the punt. And that is not going to be one that can be returned, but it's off of a Cowboy, and TMP is on it. Trey Horner was back to put a block on. The punt landed short, and it goes off of Horner's arm, and TMP will get the football back on a turnover by the Cowboys.
Horner's going to tell the deep guy, you got to help me out. I'm looking for blocks. I don't see the ball, and you got to communicate with me. Get away. But a big break for the Monarchs.
So TMP with the ball just inside Abilene territory. And the Monarchs make something out of this. There's a pitch on the edge. Shoemaker looking for some running room, spins. He's hit. He's dropped. Did I see a flag on the play? There is a flag. Gain of a yard, but it's going to go back the other way. A block in the back against TMP. And again, Dave, you talked about it earlier. You make a play. You can't afford to have a penalty that takes you from, even though it would have been second down and 10, now all of a sudden it's first down and 20.
Yeah, too many times starting. Talk about start behind the chains, and it just, when you're playing an aggressive defense with players that are quick all over the field, first and 20, awful hard to overcome.
Boy, isn't that the truth. Reuter is going to hand it up the middle. Chase Worth in on the carry for TMP. Brought down on the play by Parker O'Neill. Chase picks up 4 on the play. It'll bring up second down and 16. First carry of the ball game for Chase Worth. Now Joe Flax will get a carry for the Monarchs. Joe inside the 50-yard line to the 48. Now mark it near the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the carry for Joe Flax. It'll bring up third down. Jason Cawley talked about giving Joe Flax the opportunity to run the football tonight. He's been in with the foot injury. Now he's going to get the carry again, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Rickman in on the tackle. Also in there for Abilene was Hunter Sprouse. No gain on the play, fourth down. TMP's going to go for it, and why not?
Absolutely. Give yourself another shot.
One back, 2 wide receivers, both sides. Back to pass Reuter. He has time to throw it. Throws down the seam. It's caught. First down, TMP. Creighton Renz hauls it in. It is brought down at the 35-yard line. That is a pickup of 13 yards on a Monarch first down.
Yeah, and that's good for their confidence, too, finding him over the middle, and he's a big target out there, about the biggest target. Lou Scott, nice job on the find, nice completion. Big fourth down conversion for the Monarchs.
And that is the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, Abilene on top by a score of 45-0. We'll be back with your fourth quarter after this timeout. This is Monarch football.
year 1948. We said goodbye to the Babe. Truman upset Dewey. And KAYS AM signs on the air. Flash forward to 2016. This year we said goodbye to Prince. We find out if it will be Hillary or Trump. And KAYS FM signs on the air. 1400 AM KAYS, now also on 94.3 FM. It's Hayes' greatest hits. KAYS, sounding great since 1948.
Back at Lewis Field Stadium, TMP a first down and 10. Gavin Shoemaker run up the middle, brought down by Preston Boyd for Abilene. A pickup of 4 for Gavin on the play. Gavin Shoemaker, boy, he's carried quite a workload tonight for TMP. 16 carries, 37 yards on the night for Gavin. He's going to get the carry again, sees a gap. He's into the secondary, lowers his shoulder, delivers a little punishment at the 20-yard line, and picks up a first down for TMP. A pickup of 11 yards on the play, and a little slow to get up, but he's ready to rock and roll. First down and 10 TMP.
That's effort, though. I mean, running downhill. Running with a little bit of an attitude even. Lowered that shoulder. Good thing, good sign for the Monarchs.
Monarchs in the red zone. That's good news. And then there's a give, and they are out of the red zone just as quickly as they got there. Sprouse in on the tackle. Shoemaker on the carry. Loses 4 on the play. We'll say a loss of 3 on the play for Gavin, so second down and 13. Reuter back to pass. We have a flag on the play. False start on TMP.
Anxious to get a head start on that one, unfortunately.
Last score we had from Scott City was Hayes High up on Scott City at halftime, 10-7. Reuter back to pass. Throws it out in the flat, nearly intercepted. Zach Schultz in on the play for Abilene. It's going to bring up third down and 18 for TMP. Officials timeout as we get some equipment fixed. Now we're ready to go. Reuter back to pass, throws it to the end zone, has a man out there, knocked away. Boy, Tucker Rhodes double covered. Luke Reuter put that in the perfect spot. Tucker made a nice play on it, but a good defensive play as well by the Cowboys to keep that one from being 6 for TMP.
Boy, close. Tough effort, good throw, both ends. I think Rhodes had his hands on it, but just couldn't quite hang on to it coming down on the ground.
No, he gave it a good effort in the end zone, just couldn't come away with it. Fourth down for TMP, 10:25 remaining in the ball game. Reuter to throw it again. Looking, throws it out in the flat. Intended for Rhodes. Incomplete. Well, would have been well short of the first down, and TMP will turn it over on downs. Abilene will have the football back. Monarch football brought to you in part by Bacon Wright Appraising Services, Whiskey Creek, APAC, James Motor Company, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Master Cleaners, Insurance Planning Incorporated, Hayes Chevrolet, and by Walmart. First and 10 for Abilene, and the Cowboys now with a whole fresh version of Abilene on the football field. Try and keep track of everybody for you. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Look out, some nice speed on the edge that time by James Maiden, the 5'9" sophomore. He gets out across the 35 up near the 38-yard line. And they'll mark it right there at the 38 and a pickup of 9 on the play.
The sophomore coming in. Looks like not going to lose much for speed in that position anyway.
No, not at all. That was a very speedy play. Now 2nd down and 1. Clock ticks, 9:42 remaining in the ball game. Give up the middle, left side. And nothing going that time for Dakota Whiteley. Luke Reuter on the tackle for TMP, a loss of 3. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4. $9:15 to go. Abilene with a 3rd down and 4. Maiden in a shotgun formation. He's going to get the snap. He's going to run it. Goes to the outside. Uses some juke moves. He's in some trouble. Still on his feet and is finally brought down inside the 35, down at the 34-yard line. So a loss of 1 on the play, but he did not go down easy.
And not only some speed, but good balance and ability to fight through some tackles.
Yeah, that was a mighty fine and strong run by Maiden. And Abilene is going to take a timeout as they're going to need to punt the football away with 8:20 remaining, now 8:19 remaining in the ball game. 45-0 Cowboys. We'll take the timeout with you. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
We get it. You work hard and play hard. Internet should be the last thing slowing you down. Eagle Communications gives you the speed you need so you can play hard and save cash. For a limited time, get 30 meg for $30 or 50 meg for $50 so you can work, play, and save. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE today.
$8:19 to play, 4th quarter. TMP trailing by a score of 45-0. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. And a tough game for TMP, but second half, Monarchs have competed a lot better on both sides of the football, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what you needed to come out of the locker room and make some good things happen.
4th down, Maiden back to pass, trying to make some people miss. Still looking to get around things, and he is going to be wrapped up and brought down, pushed back all the way back at the 25-yard line. A loss of 9 on the play and a turnover on downs. TMP will take over, 1st down and 10.
Yeah, and to cap this off would be nice. They got such great field position. Put some points on the board right here.
Boy, one thing speed can do to you sometimes is think you can do things you probably shouldn't try and do. And Maiden that time just kept going back and back and back, and pretty soon realized I should maybe try and go forward at some point, and he'd gone too far. So 1st and 10 for TMP. This time the tables are turned. The Monarchs take over at the Abilene 25-yard line with 8:07 to play in the game. Reuter's going to roll it to the right. He's not going to throw it. He's going to run it. Luke looking for the edge. Breaks a tackle. 1st down as he's brought down inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 10 yards and a TMP 1st down.
That's the way you want to start a drive after a turnover on the plus side of the field. Not get a penalty going backwards, but a 1st down pickup on 1st down and set yourself up in good scoring position.
So 1st down and 10 at the 15. Will the Monarchs be able to get on the board here? Reuter hands it to Chase Worth. Chase with some running room inside the 10. Lowers a shoulder inside the 5. He's brought down at the 4-yard line. An 11-yard gain and another 1st down for TMP.
Knocking on the door.
There's a give. Gavin Shoemaker to the edge. Will he get there? He will! Touchdown, TMP! Gavin Shoemaker runs it in from 4 yards out, and with 7:38 remaining in the ball game, TMP hits pay dirt. It's 45-6.
You know, like some of the fire you're seeing the defense come up with some big play, get up, patting each other on the back, getting excited and fired up. And again, the crowd, you heard them on the reaction on the score. Nice drive, just three plays to go that 25 yards.
Jace Rushoff will kick it. Carson Jacobs, the holder. The kick is up and it's blocked. And the extra point is no good, but TMP is on the board. As Dave mentioned, a 3-play, 25-yard drive. Gavin Shoemaker with the run. And, boy, he's had himself a nice ball game, Dave. And one thing I really like out of this TMP team that I've seen tonight is they were down 39-0 at halftime. This second half, and yes, some people say, well, Abilene brought in some of their second-teamers and stuff like that. Who cares? The second half is tied at 6 points apiece.
Yeah, that's right. And they have brought some younger kids in here lately, but they've also had some starters out there mixed in with them. And you know, Wilson played well into the third quarter, into the fourth quarter maybe even a little bit. So, yeah, it's something to build on for the Monarchs. Some good things here happening here in the second half that I'm sure Coach Colley's going to be pleased with. I understand Coach Colley's got some following out there in Alabama listening tonight.
Yeah,
it's good to have some Bama listeners
we
out
hope
there.
And I think the Rooters have some Bama listeners and watchers as well on Hayes Post. So we're glad everybody's out there and supporting TMP football, and then, of course, basketball season, and then a little baseball and softball. Make a chance and take the opportunity to thank all the sponsors that you've heard on the games tonight, whether you're listening on the radio or watching on Eagle TV or Hayes Post. They're the ones that make this happen. So we are happy to be here and to bring it to you. And now we hope TMP can continue and play maybe a little more defense and get the ball back. And the Monarchs are going to have a little pooch kick by Rushoff. It bounces at the 20. It's going to be picked up by Maiden. Going to the outside, looking for a gap. He's going to be hit and dropped. And on the tackle for TMP was Bryce Hickman, a 5'5" sophomore. And it will be first down and 10 Abilene at their own 38-yard line with 7:32 to go in the ball game. Score update from Plainville. After 3 quarters of play, Plainville on top of Smith Center by a score of 20-8.
Whoa.
The Redmen had the ball inside the Plainville 5-yard line on 4th and goal and fumbled the football. So the excitement up in Plainville, maybe with a little bit of relevancy behind it. First down and 10. Now into the ball game is Trevor Castile, and not a whole lot going as Sprouse carries that one. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage at second down and 10.
Schmeidler with a nice play for the Monarch defense, who they're getting some different players in there as well. So getting some good experience on both sides of the football right now.
Second down and 10. A gain of maybe a half a yard on the play. Castile is going to pitch it outside. Sprouse on the carry, gets to the edge. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be dropped. Alex Patel is there amongst others for TMP. And a gain of 4 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 6. Clock winds, 6 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Lager was out there too for TMP. Monarchs need to stop here. Chance to get the football back, maybe drive down and put some more points on the board. Boy, Abilene and TMP both getting a lot of kids in there, getting some playing time. You never know when you're going to need somebody. Maybe down on the depth chart at the beginning of the season. There's a pass out in the flat through the hands of the intended receiver and incomplete. There's a flag on the play, though. Well, that is in the neighborhood of something a little chippy on somebody, judging by the timing of that flag.
Yeah, defensive backfield.
Oh, illegal man downfield against Abilene.
That works too.
So, an eligible man downfield against the Cowboys, so TMP, it would behoove them to decline this penalty, which they do, and an incomplete pass, and it's 4th down. And we'll see if Abilene goes for it or if they decide to punt it. They haven't really shown one way or the other.
I think they're going for it.
And why not? I mean, it's not like you're rubbing it in, but right now you're getting some kids reps in a varsity game. And, again, who knows when they'll be faced with the situation where they have to use this. Quarterback Castile doing a good job making sure everybody's set. Throws it out in the flat, has a man, it's caught. It's a 1st down and then some. On the run, the big fella inside the 30. A nice catch and run by Preston Boyd all the way down to the 25-yard line. A pickup of 35 yards and a 1st down for Abilene. The ball spotted just outside the 25-yard line. Castile up under center, clock under 5.5 to play. There's a pitch out to Maiden, who's now in at tailback, makes the run, gets to the edge. He is so fast and gets hit out of bounds, and a flag on the play. A late hit by the Monarchs over on the far side. Maiden was well out of bounds before contact was made, and that's going to be a 15-yarder tacked on, or half the distance to the goal tacked on the Monarchs. So a pickup of 11 yards, and then a half the distance to the goal line penalty tacked onto it.
Yeah, I think if he'd have just let go of him as he was spinning away from him, because he, like you said, he was already out of bounds, just kind of hung on too long.
So the ball spotted now at the 7-yard line. Boy, Abilene has not had a penalty in the second half that has been assessed, I guess you'd say. The ball's on the ground. Fumble. Who's got it? Has TMP got it? It is close. Tough to tell right now. And the Monarchs have recovered the fumble. So TMP on the fumble. And they have it back after the Abilene coughed it up inside the TMP red zone again. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line. Abilene shows blitz. Reuter's rolling to the lot right. He's got some running room. Gets to the edge and is brought down across the 20-yard line. They will spot it near the 1st down marker. Now they're going to mark it back just a little bit. A pickup of 8 on the play by Luke. Now Reuter rolls to his left. Throws it down the field. Has Creighton Renz out there. He has it at the 40. Breaks a tackle and is finally drugged down inside the 25-yard line.
Boy, that one was on the money. And Renz got behind the defense. He laid it out there just in stride.
53 yards and a 1st down for TMP. Monarchs right back on the attack with 4:23 to go. Reuter back to pass. Steps up, throws it down the middle, has a man, Shoemaker inside the 5, and he is going to be brought down at the 2-yard line. 23 yards and another Monarch first down.
And you see what happens when a few things start to happen good, it just kind of starts going downhill. Monarchs with another nice drive.
Shotgun for Reuter. He's going to give it to Shoemaker. Gavin is going to be towards the end zone, and he fought his way in. Gavin Shoemaker from 2 yards out. And with 4:02 to go in the game, TMP trails 45-12, and they got a little fight in these young fellas.
Absolutely. 86-yard, 5-play drive. Couple of nice completions, couple of nice runs. Monarchs, couple of late touchdowns. That's a good thing.
Boy, that will give them something to think about going into practice next week. Luke Reuter will roll to his left, going to try and use the speed, cuts it in, lowers his shoulder, and he stepped out of bounds. Luke got to the pylon, but he stepped out of bounds. I think a good call by the official, who was right there on it.
Yep, again, running with a little bit of an attitude, lowering his shoulder. Really got the best of the hit, but like you said, just ran out of real estate on the sideline. Would have been a good 2-point conversion.
So TMP gets on the board again, a 5-play, 86-yard drive. The second touchdown of the ball game for Gavin Shoemaker. And Dave, well, if you're Jason Cawley and the staff here for TMP, you're really liking what you're seeing down the stretch for the Monarchs, even though the result as far as win or loss is well in hand. But they're fighting, executing, making some plays.
Might just want to watch the second half of film in review this week. No, I'm sure they won't do that because there's a lot of things you can learn from that first half as well. But I like the attitude they've come out with here in the second half. Like you said, I know there's some B-team kids on the field. This has been good experience for Luke. Not, we talked about it, just getting a little bit of quarterback playing time at the end of last year, and it's good for him, good for his confidence to have some good things happen for him here in the second half.
Jace Rushoff to kick off for TMP. They kick off from the 40-yard line. Campbell back deep for Abilene with 4:02 remaining in the ball game. Boy, Abilene really has some things to look forward to. This Cowboy team showing people that they're gonna be pretty strong this year. Kickoff for Rushoff. And it's going to be an onside kick towards the sideline, and Abilene got their hand on it, went out of bounds off Trevor Castile, but the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Four minutes to go in the ball game. Abilene's schedule, they will be at home the next 3 weeks. Next Friday against Marysville. And this one's going to be a beauty. The 16th of September, they will host Andover Central.
Ooh.
The same team that beat them in the playoffs. By one. Then they will host Chapman. Then a lot of road games at Concordia, at Clay Center, at home against Wamego. Then back here in Hayes to take on Hayes High in the second week of district play. 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys. TMP shows blitz. They're coming. Pass is thrown. It's nearly intercepted. Boy, Tucker Rhodes had it right in his breadbasket and couldn't come down with it. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Got a flag back here. It had lined up illegal formation out here. I think Coach Colley was right on top of it as he was in the line judge's ear saying,
he might have helped out with that call.
You seeing this, the way they're lined up here? And yeah, sure enough, he dropped the flag as soon as the snap was made.
Now they're going to decline the penalty, so 2nd down and 10. The second penalty that TMP has declined on Abilene here in this second half. Castile at quarterback, 5'8", 135-pound junior. Ball at the Abilene 42-yard line. TMP shows blitz again. Castile throws the ball up. It is intercepted by Jacobs. Carson Jacobs, the freshman, in at safety. Read that thing, stepped in front of it, and TMP has the ball at the Abilene 45-yard line after the interception by the freshman.
3:48, still some time. Do a little more damage, just get some more points on the board. See if they take advantage, take a shot down the field here with a short field position again, and right after a turnover. I know somebody in Smith Center that used to like to do that after a turnover.
Reuter back to pass, throws it deep for Rhodes. Out there, it's tipped and incomplete.
And there that shot was.
Yes, it was. It was, and that was not too far away from being complete. TMP right back to the line of scrimmage. Well, right now, TMP is winning the second half. Reuter going to hand it off to Gavin Shoemaker. Breaks a tackle, gets to the sideline, spins, still on his feet, knocked down at the 38-yard line. A pickup of 7 for Shoemaker. It'll bring up 3rd down and, let's call it a pickup of 6, 3rd down and 4. Reuter will roll to his left this time. Little pressure out in the flat. Rhodes makes a catch inside the 30. Lowers his shoulder and a boom down to the 19-yard line. Danny Espinoza theoretically brought him down. But Tucker Rhodes laid the punishment down on that one again. Good enough for a Monarch first down.
Well, I liked the decision by Reuter. Really had somebody down the field a little bit, but defense between there takes the underneath and a nice pickup.
And there's Shoemaker up the middle again. All kinds of flags. And they will stop the clock. And we'll see what it is. Legal participation against Abilene. So is that from the end of the run or is that from their line of scrimmage?
Legal substitution? Or was it?
Legal, well, maybe equipment. I don't know what that one is.
It'll be from the previous spot, live ball.
All right, 5-yard. 5-yard penalty. Set 1st down and 5 for TMP. Reuter going to throw it. Floater looking for Renz. Just couldn't quite bring it down, a little bit too far, incomplete.
Yeah, I think Renz looked back a little bit late. Didn't quite pick it up. If he would have seen it right off the bat, he might have been able to get under that a little better.
Yeah, Luke put that in a really, that's
a good throw.
That's exactly where you want that football. Because you have a cornerback that's underneath. You have a safety coming from over top. You have to put it in the corner. You risk it being intercepted.
I think we're seeing some things. You know, we talked about this going to be a fun team. We've seen some signs of that here in the second half of what they have the capability of doing.
There's a little option pitch to the right side. Shoemaker looking to get somewhere, and he's going to be brought down inbounds after a pickup of about 3 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2. Pickup of 3 for Gavin Shoemaker. Now there's Luke Reuter on the keeper inside the 5. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. Luke Reuter from 12 yards out with 1:54 remaining. It is 45-18.
6 plays, 40 yards. Reuter capping off another drive.
Wow, the Monarchs making some things happen late in this football game.
Well, you can just see their confidence growing. I know it was a tough first half, but you talk about just getting a couple of things to go your way, putting a couple of nice drives together and putting points on the board.
2-point conversion run, Gavin Shoemaker up the middle. He's into the end zone for 2. And all of a sudden, it's 45-20. TMP doing some nice cosmetic work on the scoreboard. And down by 25 points, 1:54 to play in the game. Dare I say crazier things have happened, or would that be going too far?
I'm not sure there has been anything crazier than that. but
hey, we got to look on the bright side.
There's still time on the clock.
Yep, you got to play till the clock reads 0 all the way across, right? My wife would be so
I'm kind of glad there wasn't a continuous clock here in the second half, because it really has afforded the Monarchs an opportunity to make some things happen.
My wife would be so proud of me. I didn't say across. It's a cross. I said it once. She looks at me and she goes, "There's no ED or T at the end of that. It's a cross." Okay. She's a librarian too, so I just keep
our better halves
shut.
have to keep us in line, right?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I
know mine does a good job of that.
Jessica does a pretty good job too.
And that's not a complaint, by the way.
No, it's not. No.
Just trying to keep us both out of hot water.
Can we destroy the last 30 seconds worth of TMP to kick it off? Jace Rushoff tees it up near the near hash. It's going to be a little bit of a dribbler. It's on the ground. The Monarchs have it! Shoemaker falls on it at the 39-yard line.
Crazier things have not happened.
First down and 10, TMP at the Abilene 39-yard line as they recover the fumble.
Why not?
Well, here we go.
Well, I guess it is only 2 scores, 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions.
3 scores.
3 scores.
Come on, K-State math. Let's go. Reuter rolling to his right. Throws it downfield, has a man, and it is dropped by Carl Rack at the 26-yard line. And with Carl not very happy with himself right now because Luke Reuter put that ball right on the money. And all of a sudden, Abilene says, you know what? We're going to bring some of our starters back in. See some guys coming back on the field, and this can sometimes be troublesome because all of a sudden their bodies are starting to cool down. Reuter's going to throw it. Looking. Heaves it down the field. Rhodes is out there. He dives just a little bit too far. Boy, Reuter put that thing out there, gave Rhodes a chance to run underneath of it just a little bit too much.
Yeah, good effort again, putting it out there.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. 1:39 remaining in the ball game. There's a throw out in the flat. Catch is made by Tate Garcia. He has himself a first down and then some inside the 30 down to the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 yards and a Monarch first down. 149 yards passing on the evening for Luke Reuter. TMP back to the line. Ready to go again with 1:31 to go. Abilene brings a couple more guys out on the field. Again, guys they weren't expecting to have to come back. There's a little give up the middle. Shoemaker with the run, weaving his way through some of the traffic. And a flag's going to come in from the near side. Another flag from the near side. We're going to have, I think those are two separate penalties, and a little extracurricular. Tucker Rhodes is scrappy, folks. He might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's not going to back down from anybody. But you have to be careful how you use that scrappiness. And now another flag. So Abilene's starting to lose their composure a little bit right now. They are just moving people backwards. The ball is spotted at around the 18-yard line, so a pickup of 7 yards on the play for Gavin Shoemaker.
Face mask.
Face mask against Abilene.
Dead ball.
Dead ball, personal foul against Abilene. Dead ball, personal foul against Abilene. So a face mask and 2 personal fouls.
Well, they ought to just give him a touchdown.
Do they assess all of those?
They're going to have to, yeah.
The face mask was just a 5-yarder, right?
Yep, and the
so
dead
they'll
ball.
Mark that 5 yards. Then the dead ball personal foul will be half the distance. Then the next dead ball personal foul will be half the distance again, correct?
Yep.
All right, my math is working.
He marks off the first one.
There's the first one that gives TMP another first down. Monarchs now have more first downs on the ball game than does Abilene.
There's the second one.
And now we're going to mark off another one.
You're going to get it down to about the 3-yard line.
Right there at the 3. So that...
my math is working better.
In essence, that's about 15 yards worth of penalties. So TMP with the first down. First and goal from the 3. Reuter is going to keep it. Cuts inside the 5. Makes another move inside the 2. Touchdown! TMP. Luke Reuter with a little dipsy-do into the end zone with 1:09 to play. All of a sudden, the Monarchs on the board again. It is 45-26 after the Luke Reuter 3-yard touchdown run. I don't think anybody expected this. TMP to punch their way right back into this thing.
Well, and the other thing to look at, you talked about it, is they brought some of their big boys back in.
And a 2-point conversion run is good. Luke Reuter into the end zone. 1:09 to play. It's 45-28.
Still 3 scores.
Still 3 scores. You just never know. Well, you can almost guarantee we're going to have a onside kick here.
Absolutely.
As it should be.
But I gotta think that the coach and the Monarchs both feeling a lot better about this half of football.
I know one broadcaster that's feeling a lot better.
Yeah, me too.
Does that make 2? All right, I wasn't going to speak for you.
I think it's unanimous.
I wasn't going to speak for you.
There's probably some fans in the stands that feel that way as well.
So TMP has scored on 4 possessions here in this fourth quarter. A 4-yard run from Gavin Shoemaker, a 2-yard run from Gavin Shoemaker, a 12-yard run from Luke Reuter, and a 3-yard run from Luke Reuter. 45-28's the score.
Well, for as bad as it started, you couldn't have scripted a better second half for them.
No.
And that's a good thing. A sign of good things to come.
Abilene kind of laid down a little bit in the second half, and TMP, they did not. That ball's on the ground. TMP has it! They're saying it's TMP football. One official pointed to Abilene, and then he's like, well, no, I messed that up. It's TMP ball at the Abilene 45-yard line. The Monarchs have it again.
Good grief. I'm out of room on my drive chart.
Well, I look like my stat charts is like a doodle from a meeting because I have stuff going everywhere right now.
Well, this is
first down and 10. TMP with the ball at the Abilene 45-yard line, 1:06 to play. Luke Reuter's going to throw it. Throws it out in the flat, looking for a man. Garcia has it, and it's complete. But we have a flag on the play, and it is a chop block called against the Monarchs.
That one hurts. 15-yarder.
From the spot of the foul, I believe.
Yep.
So that's a big one.
Yeah, it's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of first and 20, 30.
Yeah, first and a long ways to go. And there was a couple flags that came in on that one, so. Chop block against the Monarchs. They have it first down and 30 for TMP with 59 seconds to play. Reuter to throw it, under pressure, steps up, heaves it. That one's going to get intercepted. And coming on the run down the near side. And boy, that is going to go in for a touchdown for Abilene and Ryan Wilson.
Thought Reuter was getting
held. It appeared that way. But no call. So touchdown return by Ryan Wilson. That kind of takes the air out of the sails for TMP. $50-yard interception return for a touchdown. With 47 seconds left to play in the ball game. Sprouse is in to kick it. 51-28 right now. Snap is good, the hold is good, and Sprouse's kick is no good. He hooked it left. TMP down by 23, but Monarchs have shown me something in this second half.
Yeah, and he talks about effort a lot and not leaving effort out there because you'll never get that back, and we've seen that here in the second half. A lot of effort, a lot of heart, a lot of good things to look forward to in this Monarch season.
Yeah, absolutely is, because they are. I tell you what, after the first half, I was not thinking very good thoughts because I was like, they need something to go their way, and this fourth quarter has been something to go their way.
Well, it speaks to some of the attitude that Coach Colley's brought with him, kind of a winner's mentality and not quit, not give up. Of course, we've seen the Monarchs. That's nothing they've ever done anyway, but they really put some things together here in the second half.
So Abilene will be kicking the ball off. And back deep for the Monarchs is Gavin Shoemaker and Tucker Rhodes. Why not have a kick return for a touchdown?
That'd be all right.
And it's medium depth kick. Rhodes is watching it, picks it up, going to go up the sideline. Tucker Rhodes on the run and is belted out of bounds by Horner. And there's another flag on the play, and that one's going to go against Gavin Shoemaker. Oh, Gavin lost his cool right there, and he might get kicked out of the ball game for that. Cooper Wyckoff is on the receiving end. And Gavin Shoemaker is kicked out of the ball game, and he should be. Boy, an ill-advised play that time by Gavin Shoemaker. And that will not make the TMP coaching staff very happy. I mean, you have to keep your composure.
Yeah,
okay?
Even if the other team has been getting a little chippy.
Let them talk.
Yep.
Let them do your thing. And our coaches at Smith Center always taught us that you let them do the talking with their mouths. You do the talking with your pads. And that's just how they said we needed to do it. And that is the case. But Shoemaker has been kicked out of the ball game. and another 15-yard penalty against TMP. So into Juan Martinez is in at the running back position next to Luke Reuter. Back to pass, under pressure. Steps up, breaks the tackle. Sam Burt will bring him down after a pickup of a couple on the play. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Well, I bet you Abilene won't take a 45-point lead for granted again. What do you think?
Well, they definitely got their attention. Like you said, all the starters back on the field.
Reuter heaves one up. It is intercepted again by Ryan Wilson. And Wilson just takes a knee with 11 seconds to go. And that will basically do it. Abilene will have to take one final snap here. As Wilson has intercepted his 2nd ball. 5 interceptions tonight on Luke Reuter. And Wilson's out there to take the snap as well. There's the snap. Hopefully the guys will exchange pleasantries. They do. And, I think Abilene will respect the fight that TMP put on at the end of this ball game, don't you, Dave?
Absolutely. They earned some respect, and they earned, some good things happening in that second half that should be something to look forward to building on for next week. It'll be an interesting matchup here with Ellis next week.
TMP scores 28 points in the 4th quarter, but unfortunately had dug themselves a 45-point hole before they were able to put any points on the board. Monarchs fall tonight by a score of 51-28. If you're watching on Eagle TV or HayesPost.com, we'll end our broadcast here. If you're listening on 99 KZ Country, your scoreboard show is coming up. Again, your final score from Lewis Field Stadium in Hayes. Abilene 51, TMP 28. This is Monarch Football.